Greetings, my name's Ethanra, and welcome back to Kingdom Hearts Union Cross. So today is actually pretty interesting, for me anyway, not the game per se, but for me, thanks to a sale that was going on for PlayStation Network, I was able to get 3 games that I've really been wanting. I'll tell you when we actually get into the story, so I'll actually have something to talk about while I'm doing that admittedly simple task. Oh, wrong thing. I keep wanting to make the summer adventure part of the actual story, so that's why I went there. But at any rate, yeah, of course. He's like, why would you even ask me that question? Alright, so as I was saying, there was a sale going on. So I was able to get 3 games that I've been wanting to get, but, couldn't for obvious reasons. And those 3 games were, in no particular order, Devil May Cry 4 Special Edition, Doom 2016, and Resident Evil 7. So I'm having a lot of fun playing Resident Evil 7 right now. Devil May Cry 4 is still installing, and then Doom, for the sake of conversation, we'll just say Doom, but Doom is still downloading. I really don't know which one I want to do a live stream of first. I think Resident Evil 7 is out because I've already started on it. And even though Devil May Cry 4 has been out for a very long time, surprisingly, there are still some people who have never even played it. So that one is actually viable. And then, of course, Doom 2016. I just said I would shorten it, and I still said the whole thing. Anyway, Doom is very special to me in particular, and I'll be sure to explain why if I do a live stream on it. It'll probably be Doom, and then I'll do it hopefully tomorrow night rather. But yeah, that's the plan that I have for those games. Resident Evil 7 is just as fun as I hoped it would be, so that's nice. Devil May Cry 4 Special Edition is great. I've only been playing it for about 10 minutes, and I already love it. The reason why I went ahead and bought that one is because A, it was very cheap. It was like $7. And the second reason is I've been wanting to play that one in particular for a long time, because the very first PlayStation 4 game I ever got was Devil May Cry 4. Matter of fact, hold on, make sure I said that right now. Because Devil May Cry 4 and then talking about PlayStation automatically makes me want to say PlayStation 4. So in case I said it wrong, let me back up. The very first PlayStation 3 game I ever got was Devil May Cry 4. As a matter of fact, I got Devil May Cry 4 before I even got a PlayStation 3 because I wanted that game that bad. And I enjoyed it. I played that game so much, I kid you not, that the disc one day just snapped in half for no apparent reason. I took care of it. I always put it in the case. I never left it in the system, anything like that. I would just play that game so much, and then one day it just snapped. It just broke. It kind of reminds me of, yeah, that's what I thought. I thought this thing was called a Devastator. I think there is an enemy in here called the Devastator, but this is the one I was mentioning before. For those of you who didn't see that one video, this one absorbs reversed metals. Wait, hold on. Okay, Olympia. But because this one, thankfully, is so much weaker than the other one, it really doesn't matter. Okay, well, maybe it matters a little bit. I'm not going to fight him with those things. But yeah, I was saying it reminds me a long time ago, like decades ago, where my cousins and I were, I don't want to say spending the night wouldn't be appropriate. We were kind of like living there for a little bit. But anyway, we were with my aunt. And one of the games they had brought to help us kill time was on the Game Boy. Sorry, I'm getting my thoughts mixed up. Because there's another time where I was actually living with my grandma for like 160 days, way back when. And I had a Game Boy Color to keep me occupied, and a couple of games on that. Blade was one of them. I enjoyed that. But anyway, back to the main story of my story. My cousin had brought Super Smash Bros. Melee for us to play. And I know some people call it Melee, some call it Melee. I used to call it Melee, but since the announcer straight up says Melee, I'm going to say Melee. But yeah, he brought that game for us to play, and as you can probably predict, we played that game so much that it actually broke. Like, the disc just could not be read anymore. We played it so much. And another game he bought was The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. And that one I played a lot too. Thankfully, we didn't play it till we broke it. But there was this one time where I was playing it, and I was literally falling asleep playing that game because I didn't want to stop playing it. I was a funny little kid. Yep. Yeah, I know. I told you that. Alright then. So yeah, thank you for sticking around for story time. I'll try to think of more engaging things to bring up during the live stream. Thank you all for tuning in, and I will see you around.